So this part I'm going to be making, it will include both the Ravager and Malachor in its entirety. So what you're going to do after you hard buffer the intro cutscene of the Ravager, you're going to make a manual save. And then you're going to come down and you will load up the save that you made in the Zerka office after hacking the mainframe. And then you're going to mash escape so the menu's not in your way when B4D4 talks to you. You'll add both Kreia and Godo. You can add Baodur as well instead of Godo, because I think he has lower vitality, but I think Godo also has really bad vitality as well. So you're going to turn on solo mode here, then you're going to save teleport to... Oh, that was a little too far. You'll save teleport up until this spot right here. So Godo's shadow is like halfway on this mark. This isn't very precise though, so you can like go a little farther, and I believe it'll be fine. As long as he's positioned right there, then you'll be good. So you'll use Kreia to line up on this corner right here. This is in the apartment complex B section, if you need to know where that is. So you'll manual save, and then you'll go back here over to the Ravager. And then when you load up, both Kreia and Godo will both be at the Proton Core bombing sections. So you're just going to go here, and then have Godo and Kreia both run into the two parts. And then you'll use Kreia to save teleport over to the next one. Oh yeah, it's worth noting that Kreia's health drains really fast here. I barely got out of this. I have like, what, 1 health left? Yeah, I have 1 health. So if she's like a little bit under halfway her health, I would recommend just to auto level up for super safety. So you're going to AMG here, and then you're going to run into this Proton Core site, and then when this line comes up, arming signal received, you're going to quick save and then quick load. I should mention that you cancel out the AMG there, too, like I just did. Then you're going to save teleport over to the last site. And then you're going to go over to the bridge. There is a very small chance that the Sith soldiers in that last room can do some critical hits. So be very cautious of that. Kreia should get a level up here. So if she's under halfway her health, just auto level her up like always. You're not going to turn on solo mode here. Instead, you want both Kreia and Godo to fight all these Sith troopers. And by the time you get over to Nihilus, they should both be dead or almost dead. You only need one of them to be dead. You don't need both of them. At this part, you have to be kind of fast. But it's very easy. So you're just going to 1 spam here, and then when you get to this part, you're just going to tab over to you're going to tab twice. I did a lot of times there because the game decided to freak out a little bit. Then after that cutscene's over, that fading in cutscene, you'll shoot Nihilus, And then after you shoot Nihilus, there will be a black screen that comes up. You're just going to quick save, and it'll skip the cutscene of Nihilus dying. So after this part, Kreia and Goto should both be dead. You don't need both of them to be dead, only one of them has to be. You're going to just manually save the game, and then you're going to load up. You're going to hotshot to the very first manual save you made, the manual save that you made to get to the Zerka office. And you'll tab over to Kreia. And what you're going to do now is you're going to place her in this door here. It's very, 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 very crucial you put her in this door because it will be used for a hot shot on Malachor. So manually save here when she's in this door. And then you're going to either use... You're going to use either Goto, Kreia, the main character, doesn't matter who. As long as you didn't turn on solo mode. And then leave the Ravager for good. So now you're at the final stretch of the run. We cannot skip this cutscene. We have not found a way to skip this cutscene. If we found a way, this would save 52 seconds of time. So when Kreia starts to talk to Scion, you're just gonna one spam and mash. I mean, you don't have to one spam, but you have to click through the dialogue. So after you arrive on Malachor, you're gonna make a manual save, and then you're going to load up the save that you made at the Zerka office. After hacking the mainframe. You're gonna mash the escape button. There's a chance that you'll end up in this load zone. Just save teleport over it if you can. If you hit the load zone, just re-enter the Zerka office. And then what you'll do here, you'll add Kreia. You'll cast Force Speed, because save teleports are effectively useless in this area. And then you're going to line her up right here, this particular spot in the Zerka office. You'll manually save the game, and then you'll hotshot back to Malachor. And then what will happen is Kreia will end up on the other side of the depths. Or the surface. The next area is the depths. Try not to run into the Storm Beasts. They can take some pretty heavy damage, sometimes even killing Kreia in one hit, so be very careful. So, you're gonna manually make a save here. You'll load up the game, and then you're gonna manually save the game again. And then you will go over to the, you're going to hotshot to the Malachor depths. And then Kreia and Goto will both be outside. Kreia will be low on health here, so auto level her up before you go into the academy. And then, excuse me. Just save teleport right on in. And then you're not going to make a manual save. Instead, you're just going to just do a hot shot right away. And then you will end up at the entrance of the core. And then after you arrive here, you're going to switch to the Kill Blaster with the main character. You're going to save teleport and then hard buffer this cutscene. So this part is, it's kind of tricky at first, but it's pretty easy. So what you're gonna do, this is the default keys I have in the game, by the way. You're going to mash R and then 4, and then you will skip her first phase. So it's like this. Okay, like that. So that trick is pretty easy to do. You just have to just mash there, and you will skip her cutscene. So when you get to this dialogue, just hit 4 again, finish her off, and you will kill Darth Treya. Funny how Kreia and they're both right here. Find that to be kind of funny. So time will end after you shoot her. All this dialogue choices, they don't matter. So, I mean, you could choose whatever you want. And that's pretty much Ravager and Malachor. A lot of these, that new route was found out by Chaos Drifter, so shoutouts to him for the Ravager route that he put together. I recommend to go follow him. But thanks for watching, guys and gals.